Kate is a very magical person to work with. Enjoy some of her magic. She will make you bolder. She will make you step up, but in a really loving way in which you feel your hand is held. You're really deeply supported on all levels, actually, not just on a soul level, but also on a practical level, all the way through the scale. You're supported. A lot of your works spoke to the fear of what other people might think. And I knew well enough that that was my greatest fear. That was what was holding me back. So one of the things I came to you wanting was to be able to express the bolder part of my personality, my bold voice, because I think the danger that I had was because there was a little bit of fear that I was going to always package my messages, vanilla messages that kind of tried to speak to everyone, but maybe spoke to no one. So we really worked on trying to draw out this bold voice, pulling out what felt like a sort of bit of a jumbled mess of who I was, what I did, who I worked with, sort of drawing that out of me, I think is what you did. So I was clearer about who I was, or who I am, I should say, and what I offer. And I could then relay that to clients, potential clients, more clearly. Probably, I think you encouraged me to speak from a different place, to show up from a different place. What I spoke about got conversations started, some of which led on to clients working with me. I kind of got bolder in terms of actually what I did to invite people in. You know, being able to unapologetically deliver my own point of view, both in terms of drawing in clients, but actually, I suppose, even just in private life. The way I see you use your intuition gave me permission to use that intuition in myself some more. I feel that I'm more in touch with this intuition. And we created a talk together which spoke to the problems I see in the world today, the problem of our leaders today, we described, we came up with the term big baby leaders. And it's quite a bold talk, which really says, what we need in our modern day leaders if we're going to create a changed world, if we're going to create a world where leaders are coming from a place of maturity, where leaders aren't listening to their inner child that says that it's not fair, what about me? We want to create a generation of leaders where they really have done the work, where they can nurture their inner child themselves and then speak from a place of deep maturity, of vision for what the world needs. And really that feels like a bold mission that you kind of drew out of me, I think, over the course of our time together. So I have this mission really now that I need to now deliver on.